The Scrap Iron Dealers Association says government's one-year ban on copper exports is a step in the right direction and one the industry has been calling for. Association President Alan Ferguson says scrap iron dealers had urged authorities to target copper after repeated thefts from state agencies such as TNTech and WASA raised concerns.
We welcome the ban because our first initial in was asking the government to ban the copper because what has happened to us is that we was worried that it was people was continue going and disrupting government agency, which is TNTech and WASA and other agency, and we was worried. So we was hope that the government could be able to just ban the copper, so we will be able to save our industry from not getting banned as it was in 2022. Because when we asked the government in 2022 to ban the copper alone, they did went and ban the whole industry, and that was a problem. So we want to thank the Prime Minister for just taking the advice from us, just banning the copper alone.
The association says it had feared a repeat of 2022 when the entire scrap iron industry was shut down instead of imposing restrictions on copper exports alone. But while welcoming the latest move, the association says more action is needed. Ferguson is now calling on government to prohibit the local purchase of copper, arguing that restricting exports alone may not be enough to stop illegal trade.
The only thing we have problem with is that the government, we want the government not to just ban the export alone, ban people from Trinidad from buying the copper, because somehow or the other they find a way to get out exporting copper out of Trinidad still, with just not the ban of the export alone. We need to ban purchasing in Trinidad and Tobago.
He warns that unless local transactions are closely monitored, stolen copper could still find its way out of the country.
We could have the ban of the export, but they could still be buying and getting it out of the door, getting it out of the system still. So we still need to monitor that, because if we don't stop that, people will still go and steal. And we don't want that at all. So we want to make sure that the thousands of people who get employment in this industry continue to work.
The association says it remains committed to working with the government to protect critical infrastructure while safeguarding legitimate jobs in the scrap iron industry. Charlotte Kisto, TV6 News.